inclined to throw this first one back for 3eowulf, I think. I want one of the 2-drops. I personally like Ikaria the most.
At the bottom of your screen, we have 3eowulf looking at their hand versus Prackalakin at the top. You could throw this one back. It's not the worst starting hand we've seen, but you could throw it back. I should probably mulligan more. I'm always hesitant when I see a hand with threats that I can deploy and power to cast it, you know.
That's fair. But I think Kodash Evangel is just not the 2 you want, but
yeah, it's really not.
Again, what do I know? Apparently it's a keeper.
That's a keeper. Okay, so 3eowulf's going to keep that hand with the double Evangel, the Levitate, and the Valkyrie Enforcer. We're going to get Prackalakin's hand here in just a moment as well on the hand cam. Justice Sigil on top. Toss that one away. All right, Prackalakin, we've got a hand of Equalize, Equalize, Send an Agent, Pitfall Trap. And right there.
And a Rat Cage.
Start with a Rat Cage. All right, 3eowulf's going to start out with that Evangel. Not going to block the Rat. Here comes the Pitfall Trap.
I wonder if you make this keep just because you as the Kira deck need to... Like, the Rats are going to have their explosive combo turn, and you just need to pad your life total and get in damage.
Yeah, you think it's matchup dependent, that they just know this matchup and say, hey, we need this. This is a fine hand against what they're doing.
That's possible. Yeah, trading 2 for 4 seems good. Or 2 for 8 in the life total race.
Prackalakin going to follow up with another Pitfall Trap.
More rats.
But, as you said, a pair of 2/2 lifesteals matches up pretty well against rats.
We hunt as a pack. We hunt as a pack.
Hey, thank you, Cassandra, so much for the sub. Much appreciated. Unlocking that sweet, sweet heads up emote.
Your emote game is on point, Telemachus.
I appreciate that. Alright, what's Prackalakin going to do here? They are just going to loot a card here. Get rid of the extra power. So I actually like where 3eowulf's sitting now. You know, Prackalakin was able to get what they wanted for the start of the game, but as you mentioned, 3eowulf's just said, okay, well, I just have 4 power lifesteal, and then if we can move into the mid game and the late game, that's fine from 3eowulf's side.
Yeah, I think you're looking at Ruffian to close out this game pretty quickly. I guess we're not in the phase where you can... Oh, that's a good draw.
Gar's Quiver is a good draw. That's gonna be nice. That's gonna get you a rat, and it's gonna take care of both of the lifesteal units. So, I mean, 3eowulf's still in okay shape though. They've got the Smuggler as well. They've got the 3/3. But Prackalakin did answer what they needed to answer. They couldn't just let 3eowulf be gaining 4 a turn. That wasn't gonna fly.
Well, and that buys a lot of time. It like reduced the clock by 4 points of damage every turn.
Yeah.
Because like the Bizarre turn will be lethal. I imagine this gets Trick Shot Ruffian.
Smuggler going to the market. Gonna grab the Trick Shot Ruffian. Good call. Other options are Bring to Justice, Pristine Light, Palace, and Svetya. Not really. None of those other cards really do anything here. So nice job grading that Trick Shot Ruffian. Do a lot of damage out of nowhere. 3eowulf actually doing a pretty good job keeping this race in check. They're actually kind of ahead on the race.
Yeah, and these are the situations where Ruffian is good, right? You're getting 6 damage off it for 1 power. You're gonna fly over these Medibots and try to ignore them. And we're in 3-turn clock range. 6 this turn.
Prackalakin tossing away one of their equivocates. Now they do have equivocate and send an agent to answer a unit, but not yet. Okay, levitate gonna give the Aegis Smuggler flying.
I think you just get in for 6 this turn, play Hojen, and pass.
And that's what's gonna happen. Hit him for 6, gonna knock Prackalakin down to 2 and deploy that Hojen with a levitate and a intrusion backup.
Because now you probably have to respect the Hojen.
They're just gonna attack. Prackalakin's gonna swing first. They do have equivocate, send an agent in hand.
That's not going to be good enough if you levitate and ruffian the... Oh, Curator Spear is going to work out poorly here.
Here's the spear going after the Hojen, but that's not gonna work.
This is actually great for Beowulf, 3eowulf, because this either baits out the equivocate or the send an agent, and then you get to decide where the best place to put the ruffian.
Yep.
So I think this game is over.
Baits out the equivocate.
Right.
Now
6 plus 7 is 13.
13, yep, and that's lethal. With the levitate and the trickshot ruffian, you can deal 13 to the face. Don't believe there's anything Prackalakin can do about it. You actually don't even need the levitate. There's no rat can't block anything.
Oh yeah, there are no rats that can block. Oh.
Interesting. Okay. 3eowulf gonna attack for 3.
Huh. Probably still fine, but less fine. 12. They're at 12. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10. You don't have to block. Not blocking is kind of scary. I would just eat the 2 1/1s.
Yeah, I think so. I don't enjoy calling Miss Lethal, but I'm not sure what happened on that last turn. It seemed like 3eowulf had the win. This is now going to be a little tougher. I still feel like they're ahead, but now it's a game. I think you eat the 1/1s.
I was looking for Steely Resolve. That would have been a reason to maybe do what we did.
Well, now
Equivocate's gone. No, Equivocate is still here.
we have send an agent. Equivocate's gone, but we do have send an agent.
Okay.
Send an agent's gonna kill
So there's
Akira,
the
but
send an
Trickshot
agent.
Ruffian on Valkyrie Enforcer is lethal. And that should just do it, and that'll take it. All right, 3eowulf's going to take game 1 over Prackalakin. So that looked pretty good. Now, we were joking at the start about the Kodosh Evangel in that opening hand, but I think those went a long way to give them some time to develop and win that race.
I agree. I think the other thing that I undersold at the beginning was getting 2 free influence.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right, so that 3eowulf's going to take that one. Game 1. This is still best of 3, so we're going to wait for them to get set on the other ones. Let's take a look at any other results from around the tables. Looks like Duocat won the first game over Yuriku's Turbofog, and Apple Chips, tight matchup there. Apple Chips versus Stormguard. Apple Chips going to take the first game there. That's quite the matchup.
They're on really similar lists, aren't they?
I think so.
Oh no, Reanimator. I lied. It's IP Longno who's on a different version of the TJS deck.
All right. Now we've got 3eowulf looking at a hand of 3 influence, 3 power, 2 Silverblade Intrusions, Akira, and a Huru Envoy.
This looks like I guess you're missing the fourth Justice Influence.
You are.
I probably
but
keep
I feel
this
like
hand.
You
have Kira.
You gotta assume you're gonna get that as the game develops. And then on the other side,
Also, Huru Envoy on 3 is not bad.
Yeah. Prackalakin's looking at a hand of 4 power, a Crack the Earth, a Cryptic Master, and a Display of Knowledge.
No rats.
No rats. And then actually a Severin the Mad Mage off the top, but not going to pledge that one. Oh, there's your here's the influence you were looking for there.
It's
Justice
perfect.
symbol getting two. That's a if you get a power off the top, that's a good one.
So this will be the Arc of Soul line, right? I can't imagine you're keeping this cultist around for anything other than that.
Prackalakin gonna swing with the cultist. Here comes the Arc of Soul.
Remember when that
Soul
card
there.
cost 1?
I do. Good old cultist days. Here comes the Kira with the intrusion backup.
With 2 intrusions, this is going to get out of hand.
And then a second Kira off the top as well. So 3eowulf, a nice start to this hand. I also don't love that Prackalakin hasn't really been able to do much this late. I mean, it's not late in the game, in the mid game, but that Arc of Soul play is fine. But when you're facing down a Kira, double Kira with double intrusion, you gotta be doing more than that. Prackalakin's gonna be playing out their Lithrai Courtier, and that's not gonna be enough, I don't think. Block here. Fine. Smart block by Prackalakin. Send an agent on the Kira.
I mean, you just take your free stuff now.
Yeah, essentially gonna trade. 3eowulf's essentially gonna trade that intrusion for 2 cards, which is fine. Doesn't save the Kira, but turn 1 into 2 cards for 1 power. Right, here comes Elvish Swindler.
Oh, for the
Draw
spear.
the spear. Take care of the Hura Envoy.
Oh,
comes
here we
Krull.
go.
All right.
It's Krull time.
The no influence required Krull. That's gonna bring Kira
Little surprised
right
that didn't
back.
get hit in the balance patch.
That's why that card gets played right there. So pretty nice turn of events there for 3eowulf to have Prackalakin spend their resources killing the Kira. You respond by drawing 2 cards and then get a Krull and get it right back.
Yeah, what are you putting away? You put away Krull, play another, yep. So they're going to try to line up their trick shot play.
And wow,
Play
with
this Kira.
2 Kiras, an intrusion, 2 bubble shields, and a trick shot ruffian in hand. Things are looking real nice for 3eowulf right now.
I think there's a reasonable argument for playing the Icaria first, just to start getting in your flying damage. Like, if your plan is Ruffian, like...
Prackalakin gonna
We're not
the
doing
deck
anything
for
on the
a
ground
rat
yet?
cage, which is fine, but honestly, it feels a little too late. Too late at this point. Followed up by a pitfall trap to get some rats.
Yeah, I mean, the Silverblade intrusion is going to be fully powered here, too.
Yeah. You know, Lights Out Ace just posted out in chat. I know it's on a 5-minute delay, but Lights Out Ace just points out that this is a really tough matchup for rats, and I can definitely see that.
Oh, yeah, you're just behind on the back foot the whole time. Even if you have your... Like, you need your nut draw, right? You need to go Relic, 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 Bazaar. With a couple of those relics being rats, probably.
And then, of course, those rats not being able to chump block the big chunk damage plays also.
Yep.
It's just icing on the cake there. And now 3eowulf at 19 health with all the protection spells. They can just go nuts here. So there you go, attacking with both Kiras.
I mean, you block the... I think you block with Aegis and Hope. But then again, what do I know?
Here comes the Evangel.
I guess the reason not to block is so they don't get a free 3/3 flyer. But if 3eowulf wants that, they have it anyway, so...
So Prackalakin at 6 power. Here's the Severin Mage with a ring. Gonna draw some cards. I got another Rat Cage in hand.
This is the range where if they have another Crack the Earth, or if they find one...
They do have a
Next
Crack the Earth
turn?
in hand.
So if we're not dead, it's close. But I think what we're going to see is End of turn Silverblade Intrusion.
All right, Amber
And
Lock
will
here.
that be
That'll get
enough?
another. That'll get another couple rats. Draw some cards. There's another Crack the Earth.
Rats might get this one. I think Silverblade Intrusion. They have to Silverblade Intrusion if they want to try to get lethal. That'll be. Oh, attacking. I don't think is where you want to be. You have to know Trickshot Ruffian is coming.
Here's the intrusion. I'm gonna draw some cards here. Valkyrie Enforcer and no one to hold him. Plus the Valkyrie.
Oh, I guess you have a cultist to chump block with, right? So you get to block all 3 units on the ground. 7 plus 7 is 14, plus 1 is 15. This isn't a lethal turn. That's 16.
Top.
Oh no, this game's over. 8 influence for Kira. Uh-oh, did I lose you?
Nope, I'm here.
Oh no.
8 influencer Kier. Yep, that's gonna do it. That's gonna be able to trigger increasing the power. And that's gonna put one of the flyers up to 20 power on board, and that's gonna be way too much for Prackalakin to handle. So, yep, tough matchup there for Rats for sure. Looks like 3eowulf's gonna take that one fairly easily.